You've made a change in goalkeeper. Alisson's come in, big fee. What made you make that decision? Because you're always very protective of Karius and Mignolet. So why and when did you change your mind that you needed another goalkeeper?
No, that's not like this. We always have to. That's part of the job to try to bring in the best players you can get, and the goalkeeper market is a difficult market. You cannot. It's not each year that there is anybody available and stuff like that. So we didn't know exactly if Alisson is available or not. And from a specific moment on, we realized obviously he is available, and that's what the moment when we decided we want to go for him. But that's nothing we cannot be sure about. He had the contract, and Rome could have still said. So I think everybody thinks it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but he could have asked for crazy money. The clause of Oblak, for example, is 100. So nice, and that's it. And that in this year, where obviously a few things happen on a goalkeeper position, you need to be ready for doing things like this. And we were really fine with our goalkeepers. There's no doubt. Simon Mignolet, big quality, absolutely Premier League highest level quality. Loris Karius as well. Yes, we all know what happened in the final, but we know as well why. It's not about that. They are not the reason. So we really wanted to bring in a player which we didn't have before, to be honest, and that's what happened with Alisson. And now he's in. The club gave us the opportunity. That's good, and now we will see.
Karius has had a lot of criticism, social media, just away from the pitch. I mean, he seems to be taking it quite badly. What do you think of the game these days, that so many players and personalities, Ozil's another example, that get so much criticism from outside the game? Are you surprised at how intense it gets?
Look, I think my smartest decision in life was not to use social media. I don't read it. Or if people criticize me on social media, they can write whatever they want. And it never would faze me, because I don't know it. And you tell me, but it doesn't. If you tell me, but they write this on social media, but I don't read it, so I don't feel it. So that's the one thing. So I never really thought it's right that if you listen to people, they don't show you their face. So if you want to tell me you're not happy with me, tell me now, but don't go out and write it on your smartphone and put it on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. So because that will never faze me. So I think about if you tell me now, but if not, then that's not. So that's one thing. So this is the crazy part of the world, obviously, but we all are not really bothered about it as long as we are not involved. So we accept it like that's how the world is now. But the moment when you're in the middle of the storm, then you would think, wow, that's really different to how it was in the good old times. And obviously in their rooms, when they write, they don't care about the person. Not only Loris, about nobody, they don't care. It's like they have a lot of power in that moment, and they use it. But power, two things, one who has the power, the other one who feels it then. So, and I really would say, and it's a good idea in life to really don't get in these things. And maybe, not sure that it will happen, but maybe one time we can start talking again and don't write messages to each other. That's one thing. The other thing is that's absolutely the football is like it is, and Loris is still a really good goalkeeper. I like what the fans in the preseason games did, and they will start kind of making noises in the moment when he gets the ball. I never understood people doing that, but if they think it's part of the game, yeah, then do it. So I didn't see that it was bothered about that. The things that happened in the two games, like I think it was Tranmere, that happens to all goalkeepers in the world, and each goalkeeper knows it. That happens. So yeah, but in that moment, was it lucky that it happened? No, but it happened still. It doesn't say anything about you as a goalkeeper. It's a preseason game, and all the players on the pitch made mistakes because we have high intensity training, and he made one. Doesn't say anything about him as a goalkeeper. So, from my point of view, that's all fine. Nothing to do why we signed a new goalkeeper. We could sign Alison. So that was the opportunity. We took it, and that's it. How it is now.